We work for Barts Health NHS Trust, so we're a group of hospitals in East London, and that's 5 hospitals in total. We employ 17,000 people, and our job really is to provide acute health care for East Londoners. And as part of our public health mission, we really want to make sure that this huge organisation has the biggest impact it can on the wider community health, including employing as many local people as we can.
Our team, we have an agreement to provide opportunities to local people. The partnership we've forged is with key players within these areas who have access and reach to local people. And in Tower Hamlets, Poplar Harker is a key partner of the council, Town Council, who has an access to a large population within the area.
Barts Health NHS Trust are very committed to see local people develop their skills and move into jobs within the NHS. We used to have a couple of programs we ran with them. So the apprenticeship was one, and they used to also have something called the talent pool, which was about recruiting local people into a pool who could then apply for internal vacancies. And through both those programs, we've seen a large number of people come through and get jobs.
First and foremost, the partner needs to be an organisation that's in the community, that has a community reach and that has an understanding of some community dynamics, some of the issues around health, the socio-economic status of residents, the skill set that permeates in the area. But within that, they need to have the capacity to deliver training and provide the necessary understanding and the skills to be able to hold an apprenticeship opportunity or a lower banded role.
We recruit the young people from various places, from the job centre, from the local community, word of mouth. We have our own publicity mechanism that goes out to several hundred people. And we have an information day for them to explain what the programme is all about. And they do an assessment of English and maths skills. Then we have a very short interview to find out whether it is the right programme for them and what their ambitions are in the long term. What we find with a lot of young people is that they lack confidence and self-belief, and quite often they haven't got relevant work experience, so we need to build up some of the soft skills.
Well, a lot of people coming out of school now, they don't really know about the apprenticeship system, and they're just bypassing it and going straight to college or straight to uni, and they're not developing the right skills to be able to actually go out into the workplace and put it into practice. When I was in school, I weren't very good sitting down or doing on computers or anything. I always wanted to be hands-on. When you're being hands-on as well as being in the classroom, it made it a lot easier for me.
Now, for some young people who've never worked before, we think it's good for them to have a work placement. So the NHS Trust, in this case Barts, have agreed for a 4 weeks placement, and quite often once they've done the work placement they transition into an apprenticeship position. Now, they've gone on to get like band 5 jobs, so an apprenticeship usually starts at band 2, so they've gone on and become really successful in the trust.
By recruiting these people, these candidates through these training packages, we're actually improving our services, because if you hire a person who understands the community, you've basically hired someone who's a bit closer to understanding the patient needs.
We provide our training for free, we provide our recruitment, our publicity, all that. We don't get any funding to pay for this, so you know it's an investment on our part, so we know what they're looking for. So when we do the pre-apprenticeship training, we also know what managers look for in a good candidate.
So look at your recruitment figures, look at particularly your retention figures. I mean, the labour market in the UK at the moment is pretty tight. So think about if you look at the age of your workforce, how many are going to retire over the next 10 years or so? You know, what skills shortages do you already have? Which ones are you going to get? And then once you've done that, I think you'll pretty much come to a conclusion quite quickly, is that you need a strategy for addressing those, and this is a key part of that.
It is a great programme, and young people usually get referred through word of mouth, and so you think that's the best testimony. They're telling other friends and family, come to the programme because it really can lead you somewhere, and you can make your life more successful.
There's not many things that I think you could do better than an apprenticeship. that was probably one of the most proud moments of my life so far, was actually completing the apprenticeship. I'm now at university and I'm bettering myself every day from it.